So there's some of the changes. Imagine you're on a night out, you're just planning ahead a little bit. These are some of the little changes and habits you can take on a weekend or on a birthday night out. Because let's face it, folks, I don't know about you, but every other weekend is a celebration like Easter, Paddy's Day, Christmas, birthday, stag do's, nephews, nieces' birthdays, all that stuff, your own birthday. There's always something coming up. So it's very, very hard to find a certain amount of time to say, right, I'm going to eat no takeaway, I'm not going to party, I'm going to abstain from drink, I'm going to abstain from going out. It's very hard to do that for 3 months, and 3 months is usually the time needed to get a decent result. So what we do is we actually try and work our diet around and lifestyle change around you to fit your lifestyle. So we figure out some little changes and swaps we can make. So changes you can make to your food choices. So you can read this. So stage one, you're going out for dinner and you're excited about the night ahead, enjoying um, a lot of laughter. So you can choose the big pizza, you can choose the garlic bread, and you can choose the high calorie drinks like wine or whatever. So that will come up to around 1900 calories. Or you can make these little changes, as you can see, still going out for dinner, still excited about the night ahead, and enjoying the same laughter with your mates. However, you just choose maybe a thin crust pizza that is maybe a little bit smaller, um, and half the calories of the other pizza that you could have had. Then you actually go for the low calorie. No, you still go for what is it? One wine and a diet lemonade instead. And then you're hitting half the calories for that start of the night out. So 830 calories, as you can see there. And then later on in the night, so let's say you go to the bar, you go to the club, then after you go for some cocktails, whatever it is. So you can have 6 double vodkas and cokes, full sugar, and you can rack up a lot of calories there. Or you can choose this more clever option, still going to the bar, still going enjoying yourself, but you're not drooling over people and being an asshole drunk, and probably most likely not remembering your night because you've drank so much alcohol. So you can change that to 4 vodka and Diet Cokes and 2 Diet Cokes, sneaky little drinks um, that are low and have no alcohol in it. So you're having 4 alcoholic drinks and 2 non-alcoholic drinks there, rather than getting absolutely obliterated, ending up with a hangover the next day, or doing something you regret and waking up with the fear, um, which is common. So notice the changes and these simple swaps you can make. So stage 3 now, let's say animalistic drinking, and you continue in the club while periodically spilling your drinks everywhere and being a dickhead again because you're too drunk. So that's 2 double G&Ts, 2 Jager bombs, and 2 tequila shots, 900 calories. Um, or you can swap that for still enjoying a few drinks, some dancing without being drenched in vodka of other people, or you drenching other people in your vodkas. So you can choose to have 2 slimline G&Ts and 2 waters, or maybe 1 shot of tequila. And that's, a nice kind of, what's the word? Um, Alternative to getting absolutely pissed, consuming loads of calories, plus it's actually cheaper. So you're not going to be hitting your wallet too hard the next day and checking out your bank account and crying almost. Then the next one. So your night out, it's 2 o'clock. You're trying not to spill the kebab down your front and let it fall out of your mouth when you speak, when you're trying to chat with women or whatever it is you're doing. So a large doner kebab and loads of dressings, and maybe probably another Diet Coke with that. So that's going to come over to well over 1,000 calories, probably about 1,400 calories. Or you can go to bed, yours or someone else's. It's up to you. So you can actually burn calories. If you're not pissed drunk, if you're not smelling a kebab, you're more likely to click with your loved one, your partner, whatever, or someone else if you're just enjoying yourself and having fun. So changes are needed to get results. Obviously, if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same results. So these are little alternatives that you can make that aren't depriving you of having a life and drinking and enjoying yourself on the weekends. As you can see, you can still enjoy your favorite party foods and drinks with good balance and massively reduce your calories intake, therefore helping you achieve your fat loss that you're looking to achieve. So also the so-called healthy protein, high fiber snacks. This is a bonus little lesson that I really wanted you to realize as well. I typically am marketing. So when you see high protein snacks or high fiber snacks, they're usually a marketing trick to help you spend more on a product that is usually less quality actually than your cheaper option. So here's some more examples of that. So marketing tricks for high protein foods and food swaps for better options. So you can see here you have your smoothie, innocent smoothie. It's claiming to be, high in protein, and that's probably around 230, 250, or even €3 in euros. And then you have your high protein without the marketing, which is just a bottle of milk. It's usually way cheaper, and it'll have more protein in it for you as well. So you have your little protein oat bites here as well. Usually more expensive, probably euro 50. And with the sesame snaps there, for example, you have roughly the same protein and cheaper, which is nice. Instead of having a high protein chocolate bar, you could just go for Snickers, which is way cheaper and tastier, and it has a decent amount of protein in it as well. Usually less calories too, and less processed junk in it, actually, believe it or not. So continued, you have your high protein Mars bar, or you can just go for low fat cheeses. Probably not as nice, but it's cheaper and you're getting way more protein. So I don't know. Don't forget about those, normal cheese, Baby Bells, or whatever it is. Instead of, you don't have to go for the marketed high protein Mars bars or chocolate bars. So the protein bounce snacks as well, 8 grams of protein, or you can go for the cheese again. It was just almost double that 6 grams more than that snack, and way cheaper and a little bit less calories as well, which is pretty cool. Actually, no, it's the same, roughly. It's not too much. Next, so you can have some foods you fancy. So you can have some foods you can fancy. So just have a look at these. Just a few nibbles that were forgotten about. This is how you can easily go over your calories and think, oh, I'm definitely in a calorie deficit. I'm in a calorie deficit because I'm hitting my calories, but why am I not losing weight? Why are the scales not reducing? Why is the body fat not reducing in photographs? Well, it's because you're probably sneaking in calories or forgetting about calories that you have eaten. So, for example, if you grab a handful of nuts and dried fruits, it's healthy, yes, but it doesn't mean that like the calories don't count. You can see this same glazed donut has less calories, but you might feel guilty for having a donut compared to mixed fruit and nuts, whereas the donut will probably be more satisfying for you, less calories, and it won't fuck up your diet. So yeah, that can be a good way to look at it as well. So enjoying snacks, you can see here the biscuits. You've racked biscuits and two Twix bars. You can go up to 1,244 calories. You rack those up. However, if you change up your biscuit options for lower calories, or just go for your single Twix, you've dramatically reduced your calorie intake. However, you've probably still satisfied your biscuit cravings, chocolate cravings in the exact same way, but you've just made a better choice. So you're still enjoying your snacks, but you're making a good swap. So hopefully you've learned a lot from this video.